All right, this is the making of In the Middle of Something. Behind the scenes look at my new record with producer and mixer and engineer extraordinaire, Dave Way.
Hi, Julian.
Hi, Dave.
How you doing?
How you doing? Thanks for doing this. Why don't we give people context on how we met?
Okay. Do you want to tell the story, or?
I mean, people hear me talk all the time. Maybe it's
Yeah.
more interesting if you tell the story.
Well, I had a friend who, I guess, were you a fan? Is that how that came about?
So
Oh,
I was a fan, but it actually happened on MySpace.
right. Back in the days of MySpace.
Days of MySpace.
From what I understand from you telling your side of the story, this guy, Andy Sturmer from a band called Jellyfish, which is one of the great bands of all time,
Absolutely.
reached out to you on MySpace because he saw something and just you guys kind of struck up a little dialogue.
He was searching for artists who listed Harry Nilsson in their influences.
Right. That would make perfect sense.
And that was my first influence. I got a message from a profile picture of like just a shirt, it was like a shirt laid on a background, almost like but without a head. And it was like, "Hi, I'm Andy Sturmer from Jellyfish. I think your music's great." And I thought it was a prank at first.
Right.
I was so excited, and I figured out it was him. And I said, "Oh, I'm coming to LA in the near future. Can we hang out?" And Andy doesn't really hang out with people, ever. He just said no, but you can hang out. And he gave me your information. He basically gave you to hang out with.
Picked me out
Yeah.
to you, yeah.
And I didn't really know who you were at the time, but I was like, I didn't know anybody in LA. You were like, want to go get sushi, and that was. I think that's
Yeah. Did we get sushi? I thought we got Casa Vega, but what?
Did we do Casa Vega that first time?
That's what I thought it was. Yeah.
Got
Because
it.
I remember sitting and talking and having a margarita.
So we became friends then, and I would hit Dave up every time I came to LA. And then when I had a record deal in 2007, I got my label to use him for a song that we didn't end up using.
Right. Well, I remember coming. You played at the what do you call it? The place where everybody plays.
Hotel Cafe.
Yeah, Hotel Cafe.
Mhm.
And we were talking, and you said you were coming to LA. And,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I knew I was gonna make another record, and I kept saying this for like 6 to 8 months. He was like, "Sounds good." I'm like, "No, we're gonna do something." I met with him once.
And I was like, yeah, sounds good.
And then when we started going down this path, I think it was in March of last year, I think I had like one song written, maybe at best.
Yeah, I do remember thinking, it doesn't have a bunch of songs ready to go, kind of like, I got one and I'm working on a couple others.
You know, I find that like the longer I do this stuff, unless I'm given
an assignment.
it's either a job or it's like I'm making a record. Certainly with artist stuff, it's not the wisest thing economically, because I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna spend all this money, and then I'm gonna have the songs ready when it's time to write the checks.
Right.
You know,
You have to put some pressure on
a
yourself.
little bit, or
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
won't do it. You know, just married, I'm trying to make a living.
You're lazy by nature.
I'm lazy. I'm not lazy.
I know you're not
I'm not
lazy. I'm
lazy.
kidding.